My family always chuckled at my modest job, unaware that I was quietly building my wealth. At my cousin's birthday celebration, they teased me for not bringing a lavish gift until I revealed my net worth. Their faces went pale. Here's the deal, I always knew my family didn't think much of my career path. But I wasn't prepared for the constant subtle jabs that kept piling up, especially during last Christmas. It all kicked off when my older sister, Lena, made a passing remark about how I should set my sights higher. She didn't say it to my face, but I caught the sharpness in her tone as she spoke to our mom about me. Let me give you some context. I don't have the kind of job that gets people talking. I'm not in tech or medicine or anything my family considers a ticket to success. I work in retail. It's not fancy, I'll admit. My paycheck isn't huge, and I don't get the perks some of my cousins enjoy, but it's reliable, and I've been saving diligently. Saving, something my family doesn't seem to grasp. They act like just getting by isn't enough. You need to chase more or you're failing in their eyes. But that Christmas dinner was the breaking point. It was at my aunt's place, and as always, the conversation turned to careers over the roast and potatoes. Everyone was sharing tales of their amazing jobs. My cousin Marcus naturally was the loudest. Marcus works in finance, pulling in big money, always dressed in sharp suits. He's never shy about letting everyone know he's the real deal, while implying others should step up. "Still at that shop, Charles?" Marcus said with a laugh that was a bit too loud, clearly fishing for a reaction. "When are you going to aim for something bigger? You know, a proper career." His smirk was impossible to miss. I brushed it off with a chuckle. What else could I do? But the sly looks and comments kept coming. My cousin Tara jumped in from across the table. "Yeah, you've been at that job forever, right? When's that promotion coming?" I'm fine with some light teasing, family's family, but this was getting uncomfortable. The more they went on, the clearer it became that this wasn't just about my job. It was about how they viewed me. Lena piled on too, suggesting I should start thinking about my future. According to her, people in jobs like mine just don't make it big. I didn't say much back. Honestly, their judgment didn't faze me. I'd grown used to it over time. But what stuck with me was how they looked at me, like I was some puzzle they couldn't solve. That dinner, I noticed something else too. Marcus, in particular, seemed fixated on pointing out what I lacked, what I wasn't doing. It wasn't just me either. He'd take shots at others in the family for not being ambitious enough, but with me, it felt personal. He'd say things like, "You can't keep living like that, man," or "That mindset won't get you far." What stood out was how he'd say it in front of everyone, making sure all eyes were on me. It wasn't just friendly ribbing anymore. It felt like he was trying to put me in my place. I tried to let it slide, but when I went to grab a drink in the living room that night, something caught my eye. On the mantel was a framed photo of Marcus holding his latest bonus check. I'm serious. A check bigger than my yearly salary. I thought maybe he was just showing off or it was a joke, but no, he looked so proud. I could see it in his expression. It wasn't the first time he'd flexed his success like that. At every family gathering, he made sure everyone knew about his latest raise or his shiny new car. And honestly, I wasn't jealous. It was more the way he seemed to We can't share the full story in this short video. Click the link in the description to watch the complete story. For more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like.